Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Hey folks, what's up? Ernie here with Wicked Awesome Workshop, and I've got a few things for you. It's been a while since we did a video, and yeah, I'm just kind of testing out this new thing I got on this camera. Right now it's on a little desk tripod, and it's supposed to follow me around, and it kind of is. It's cool, but for some reason it, like, I'm looking straight at it, but it's making me look over there. I don't know. But when I like go back here and stuff, it does follow me around. So there's my messy inside shop. Not the outside shop, but over there, you see I got a tripod from my camera when I was a cameraman. When I was a photographer. So I'm going to use that with this gimbal and start taking some better videos and stuff, especially outside when I get out there and start doing stuff. I hope one day to move the F1 Ultra and the xTool P2S there out to the shop and then make a little xTool setup and do that. So anyway, today I was screwing around doing some testing on these trays. We had a group order come in from our Facebook group, and in it was these trays, little snap trays. So this one is the rustic leatherette that engraves to gold, and this one's blank. But they're snap trays because you just bend these up and snap them together. Kind of hard to do when you're looking at yourself in the camera, you know what I mean? So there we go. Hopefully this is loud enough. If not, I'll enhance the volume in editing. But I'm still tired. I just got back from my trip yesterday. So there we go. So it makes these little trays, and they're good to throw shit in them. Keys, change, money, put them in little desks or tables, whatever. So we got some of this color, and that's the same, and then some black, and the black engraves to gold, and then we have some regular rawhide. So here's a couple that I did, and the camera's backwards, so maybe in post editing I can flip it so this will be legible. But there's the engraving for the black to gold. Seems to be focusing okay. I can't see it, but it came out really well. And on the back, instead of doing my logo like you saw on the other one, I just went with the straight website across the bottom. I think in this case less is more. So when we snap them together, I experimented with 150 millimeters, 120 or 130, 120, and I settled on 110. So for those of you that like to do these trays, if you want to put something in the middle, this one's 110 high. I forget whatever it is wide, but if your image isn't perfectly square, go for the highest value if it's length or width, whatever. So you can certainly go more if you want, but I think using 110 gives us plenty of breathing room for your image. So I like that. And there's your little tray and the website logo on the back. And then you can pop it right open, make it flat again if you need to store it or take it with you, or when you sell it and give it to people, whatever. I did another one. This is the rustic to gold, same image. And then I did this. This is the leatherette basic rawhide. I went ahead and did full, just so we could see the full logo on the back. I experimented on some other ones and I made it smaller, like 50 millimeters in the corner or the middle. And again, I just think In this situation, less is more. So on the back side, just drop your website address on there, and it still gives you advertisement without a big ass intrusive logo. Obviously, you can do whatever you want. So in this one, I put certified shitbox, because that's what they are. Basically, little boxes to throw your shit in. So, and it's cool because it's not centered. I'm awesome. I just eyeballed it, and I was tired. I did all the other ones and all the testing first, and when I got around to this one, I let laziness get the better of me, and I just eyeballed it, and there you go. So now it's off center. So it'll go in the bargain box at the next event. See if somebody might want that. But that's about it. When we get into the post, I will splice in the engraving videos. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm fucking tired. I'll splice in the engraving videos, and I will also put in a screenshot of the settings. I use one set of settings for all the leatherette that is single tone, not two-tone, so just your basic colors that engrave to black. I use the same settings on the F1 Ultra. All these were done on the F1 Ultra. Maybe tomorrow, if I get a hair up my butt, I will do some on the P2S, so you can have settings for that. I normally have different settings for the rustic to gold and black to gold and black to silver and rustic to silver and blue to silver, but today I started tinkering because I got tired of trying to memorize all them settings and store them in the library and blah blah blah. So I found one way to do them, and that's what I'll put in the video, and it works for all of them. The two tones anyway on the F1 Ultra. So your machine may vary, you might have to tweak it a bit, but for me, I used a higher speed, lesser power crosshatch 90 degrees. That way it would just and I'm doing it with the the red light on the F1 Ultra. So basically it goes through, cleans off most of the first layer, and the second layer is kind of like a cleaning pass, for lack of better words, and gets all the final bits and pieces off of it. So makes it a little bit longer, but I mean, not that much longer. So I think it's worth it just to get a nice clean image, because I mean, I don't know how well this video is taking, but if you look at that, it's nice and clean. No problems, no complaints. Don't even need to clean it really. Just wiped it just out of habit with a microfiber towel and some awesome, but I didn't press it all. I just wiped it. For the rawhide leatherette, I use blue light. I don't use the fiber because the fiber is better on the two-tone stuff because you're really not going deep. You're just trying to scratch that surface without digging into the foil. If you use the blue light, it's a real finite line between getting the foil to show and digging past it and it turning black. So for me, I use the fiber setting on the two tones, and for the regular leatherettes that are engraved to black, I do the blue light, and it makes a nice deep black engraving. And believe it or not, I did not have to clean this either. That's why I love using the F1 Ultra. It's about as big as I would It's about as big as I would want to make. I don't go too much bigger than that normally on the F1 Ultra, just because the wider you go, the less beam intensity you get. So if I was trying to do a full wrap on this, which I might experiment with later, with like some zebra patterns or something silly, I'll just use the big laser for that. So the P2S behind me, I'll do it on that. But for the regular leatherette, I do blue light, and I'll put a screenshot of those settings in the video as well. So y'all take care, and I don't have them up now, but I will. Maybe by the time I edit this video and get it up, I'll have the links up. Probably will. It would be kind of smart of me. I do have a little bit of extras, but I got 3 pretty good size events coming up, so I don't know that I'm going to sell my extras, but I might. So if I have any extras for sale, I'll throw them up on Wicked Awesome Workshop B2B, and you guys can buy those if you want them. So anyway, take it easy, and I'll catch you later. Bye.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me.